Good afternoon, Soul Tribe. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well this afternoon, this morning, or this evening, whatever time it is when you're watching this. I'm just popping on to digress some information that's been coming through to me, and the energies that I feel that, for me anyway, are sort of moving through. And what I'm getting really is the need to go out and connect with nature. It's like a soul food, for myself anyway. But I think, there's not one person in this world that cannot do good with connecting with nature. I've actually just been out on a walk and I've just come across this heart that was on the floor. Not sure where it's from, but I thought it was a sign. It was laying in a bed of bed of daffodils that were just starting to come up, starting to sprout up. And it was just a reinforcement of my need to connect with nature. Had really, really bad sleep last night. And I was on and off, sleeping, waking up, weeing, and this morning I've got sort of a headache, okay, so not a pain, a headache, around the back of my head. And this is all a transmutation of healing of energies that are moving through. So when we don't sleep at night, it is ultimately our body healing, needing more awake hours to do its job. And the urinary phase, the weeing, again, is all part of the healing phase too. And this is where I want to sort of talk about the physical body, and how connecting into nature and into the electrons of the nature and the energy fields that sort of surround us within the quantum within nature, and how it can really transform and help and assist our healing. Now, I sort of work with the modality of German New Medicine. I incorporate this through and weave it through into the spiritual side of things, which is super important for me, to be able to weave it all together. Now, on a physical level, when our bodies transmute, we have symptoms. When our bodies heal, our physical vessels will have symptoms, and that's okay. Obviously, as a program running deeply embedded into our society, physical symptoms are an issue, and that is when you should seek help. But actually, that is not entirely true. Well, it's not true at all, unless there is some deep physical symptoms that you are unable to shift because you cannot connect into what the conflict of the situation is. Then you may seek help, and you can seek help whenever you wish. But it's learning to listen to our bodies. Can we listen to what the story of our body is telling us? Can we just tune in and, ask ourselves, what is it that we are healing? Or can we just accept, and flow with the healing and thank our body, give our body gratitude for what it is doing for us, rather than worry about it and stew over it and get scared, go to the doctors. These are all low level frequencies that are obviously running within us because of a program that is running from deep. If you think back about what we've always been told about the physical body, we've always been told about health in, you know, definitely since the pharmaceutical companies have taken over and run the medical schools and the likes. It's all on our bodies. It's all within our genes. We can't help it. You know, it's a malfunction. We need to seek help. We need a pill. We need a surgery. We need some, you know, whatever treatment. Nothing is holistically helping us within that system. But that system has been in place with us, you know, and past lives as well, really, if you think about it. It all depends on how old you are. And it's not serving us. And this is where I feel the energies are today. I'm feeling like we are going to be releasing on quite a mass level the need, the codependence which we have with outside authorities. And that outside authority, obviously, that I'm talking about today is the medical establishment. But I'm also talking about outside authorities in general. So it could be government, parent, partner, friend. It could be anything that you are going to outside of yourself for answers is an outside agency. And it's releasing the need and the belief that you don't have the answer. And you do. You absolutely do have the answer. We all have the answer inside of ourselves. And we need to deprogram this belief about our physical body and our health. We need to deprogram that the viruses and bacteria are out to get us. We need to deprogram that we have to remove ourselves from life to be healthy, because life, connection is what makes us healthy. Happiness, joy, grace, this makes us healthy. If we disconnect ourselves from this, well, I think you can see what might follow in that disconnection process, in the belief system of I can't, you know, there's something malfunctioning with my body. There's nothing malfunctioning with your body. And there's nothing malfunctioning within you. The physical symptoms are telling you a story. They are a nudge, hey, from your body for you to go deep within and release and flow and just be in the physical as well as the outside part of you, the spirit, the soul. I mean, obviously I'm an energy healer and I do focus within the energetic field, the quantum field. I work within the quantum field, but I also work and use within my coaching is all about the physical as well, because ultimately we are living in a 3D reality and we have a physical body, and that physical body can produce symptoms. Put them in I can't put them in inverted commas because obviously I'm walking, I'm holding my phone, but you know, they are causing these symptoms to appear, which is then worrying you because of the programming in place. Now, when our body is absorbing and moving through frequencies and getting into a higher frequency, it is pushing through traumas and conflicts and old programs and habits and beliefs through the body and pushing it out. And when it pushes it out, the symptoms follow. And it's all a part of the process of ascension. It's all a part of the process of moving through into the new earth, the new being that we are all becoming. And I believe, and even from the German New Medicine point of view, from Dr. Hammer's point of view, is that we every time that our organ, without going so sort of deep scientifically into it, every time that repair process takes place, it is strengthening the body for the future. And that is what is happening on a physical, mental, spiritual, that's what's happening to us on that plane. You know, we are upgrading physically, mentally, spiritually, and we are moving through these stagnant systems and programs and beliefs that have been in place. And we need to understand, we don't need to, and I don't want to look like I'm telling you what to do, sorry, but we need to understand the belief of the beliefs that have been put in place and been held for so long. The fear of our bodies, the fear of our illness, the fear of death. It's all fear-based programs, you know. Do you feel good or bad? You know, what is the story feeding to you? This is what you need to ask yourself. And I'm massively getting this come up at the moment, like so much. It's just really pushing through. You know, it keeps coming over, keeps coming back, you know, that this energy. And I can feel people tapping into this. I can feel people looking into the germ theory. I can feel people, I can see people, you know, people that may not necessarily have done it. So you can see how evolution is happening on a level, on a physical level, on the 3D level. You can see how things are transpiring and how people are starting to understand that there's more to this physical vessel, and that we are not to fear it, to think that we were put on this earth to crumble and lock ourselves away because we are sick, or we're not because we're not sick, or because we have these symptoms, is just crazy. I mean, from my studying and that I've done over the last 5 to 6 years of German New Medicine, I've really so passionate about, because it removed my fear of, I had health anxiety, and it just removed everything for me and give me a better understanding. So my studying has really allowed me to open up and remove the fear. So back in March last year, my fear wasn't there, and it's never been there. I've never at any point been fearful of my own body. You know, from when the fear fest started, shall we say, last year. So what I want to say is that just listen into your body. I'm going to be running a workshop on the physical body. I'll be working and explaining it through a German New Medicine perspective, but obviously on the spiritual side as well. I'm going to be fusing it all together. I will put some details up on Instagram and YouTube, and you can go to my website, evolvingsouls.co.uk. YouTube is Quantum Leigh, and I will be putting the details up. I'll be running a live workshop regarding German New Medicine and the physical body, and you are welcome to join me. I will record it, and you'll be able to take the recording away with you. But more details will be to follow while I sort of put that all together. But just listen to your body, trust it, don't fear it, move through the programs. And in the last couple of minutes, let's just listen to the sound of this water, because there's nothing like a bit of water to clear your field. Shuvare kataya la kotoko maya shkutuko ulayama. Kudare yara shkutuko umaya nakata. Ileyata gaya toko umashka. Ora ulaya nakaka marashkeya. Hiara kuku umara kiere. Hiara. Uya.